What up, peeps? Anxiety Joe here. I believe we're at day 33 or 34, I can't remember. Today's been a really good day. I actually woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, as I've been, incrementally getting up earlier and earlier over the week to get ready to start work Monday. It's Saturday already, so it's coming. And I work 5 a.m. till 1 or 2 p.m. It's 5 to 1, but like he said, there's always opportunity for overtime, but it's not mandatory, which I love. I love that. Like, okay, if you want to stay and make some extra money, cool. If you got something going on in life, I'm done at 1 p.m. So, getting up early is kind of weird. For me, I'm not used to it. Not that early. And, it's still dark out and shit, but I'm getting more and more used to it. And, I don't know, so today, I got up at 5, I always give myself at least a half hour in the morning. I get my coffee and I chill, and I don't look at my phone. I don't look at anything. No YouTube, no social media, no nothing. None of that stuff. I leave it alone, period, because I don't know. I mean, the more I'm beginning to, learn about all this stuff, the more I'm starting to see how completely unhealthy it's just another addiction. And with my addictive personality, it's just I could easily, dude, I'm on this shit all day long, pretty much no matter what I'm doing. I actually just got done, I ordered the Jordan Peterson book, audio book, 12 Steps for Life, and watched several of his lectures and stuff, and it's amazing. Like, I can't, if anybody out there is familiar with Jordan Peterson, he's or if you're not familiar with him, he's a clinical psychologist. I think he got his degree at Harvard, and now he's in the University of Toronto, and he does a lot of lectures and stuff. Extreme left-wingers don't like him because he doesn't call transgender people she or he or whatever. It's stupid, but he's actually a really, really cool dude and has great information about how to help yourself in life. And a lot of it is, a lot of it has to do with I think my favorite chapter, and it's the one section is called, he says, don't compare yourself to others, compare yourself to who you were yesterday. And it really, really resonated with me because it's something that I can totally understand from an intellectual standpoint, and from an actual, spiritual, I totally get that, because it really is you're going to keep shooting for the moon and missing. And then when you don't get, 10 steps in one jump, it's like a recipe for failure. Not to mention, why, you don't understand what other people are going through. The only person 100% inside and out is you. That's it. Only yourself. And so you're the only reference you have to compare yourself to. And so if you could just do a little bit better than you did yesterday at whatever small tasks they are, like he says, it's like a snowball that just, once it gets rolling and you get rolling, it's like unstoppable. And so, I actually, the last couple of days, and I mentioned this in a clip not too long ago, I got a few things going on. I was doing really good with the exercise, and then I started working a lot and then slacked off. Well, got back on that, and not only that, I'm going to say it on YouTube, so I have to hold myself accountable. I gave myself a 30-day challenge of eating far better just proteins and vegetables. And the only thing I allow myself to have with sugar in it, and not even that much, is coffee in the morning. One mug of coffee in the morning. No more sweets, no more none of that, just for 30 days. And so that's going to be, you know, my little micro challenge within this bigger challenge. But it just this, you know, I'm actually only on day 2. Yesterday was great, went well, even though I worked. I actually slept like shit again. You know, I couldn't fall asleep till like 12:30, 1 a.m. because that's the schedule I'm used to when I was up at 5. So I'm kind of forcing myself to, you know, to change patterns. And I'm starting to realize, not just Jordan Peterson's book, a lot of the people that I'm watching, Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan's a big one, man, because he's just a regular dude, but he gets it. He really does. You know, it's really, I'm at a point where I'm watching myself go through this whole phase of like, you know, I was down and out and miserable. I mean, I was just such a miserable, hating, fucking angry, jealous, judgmental dick for so long. And like and I'm realizing now, it's like I got stuck in a negative feedback loop. I got stuck in this loop of myself failing at things and then telling myself I'm a piece of shit. And after a while, you start believing that, so you hate yourself. And you start to hate more you know, about the world you live in. So you project hate on other people. So then when people do good, you don't congratulate them. You hate on them. Or they, you know, somebody gets something that you want, you get upset and jealous instead of happy for them. And it's like, Jordan Peterson talks about that, and I'm like, dude, that has been me to the T. And I'm fucking sick of it. I'm sick of it. You know, the spiritualists, the Buddhists, you know, they call that the wanting self. That's the identity self, the fucking biological machine, the body mind that just wants. I want to shove food in my face because I love the way it tastes. I want to smoke 1,000,000 cigarettes. I want to drink. I want to, you know, I want to do drugs. I want to just, I want. And I'm sick of that guy. That wanting self has been too loud in my life for far too long. And it's like, you know, a big part of me wishes, damn, I wish I could go back in time and realize this stuff a while back, you know, instead of now. But then the other part of me says, okay, you're not a time traveler, so better late than never, man. You know, like this is, I'm really like, you know, I've kind of been off the radar, other than on YouTube. I've kind of been like off the radar, man. I haven't really been, you know, that's the one thing that I will say that I totally haven't been doing much of is social interaction with other people. Because not only do I believe I'm broken, I know I'm broken. Because I'm able to evaluate myself now, honestly, 100% honestly. And so I needed this time to kind of be alone and be broken and figure out, why are you broken? Okay, now you know why. All right, what are you going to do about it? You know, and that's the stage I'm at now. Is, you know, first it's, oh, poor me, I'm a victim. I'm a victim of circumstance, and I can't get a job, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. Just poor fucking me. And, you know, then comes, all right, well, wait a minute. I'm starting to understand some of these things. I'm starting to get it. You know, okay, this came from here, and all right, oh, I was always like that. That's why that happened. Oh, I was a dick, and I was jealous. Oh, okay. And these are real realizations I'm having. Like, you know, really, like, duh, you know. I've had plenty of people tell me this shit in my life, but my wanting self, my body, mind, always said, fuck them. Who are they? Who are they, right? Who are they to judge you, tell you about you? But at the same time, I was judging them and telling them all about them. So who the fuck am I, really? Well, I'm starting to realize who am I is I am the only person I can control. I am the only person I can fix. There's no other people that can actually, you know, I am the only person, like Jordan Peterson says, to compare myself to. I shouldn't compare myself to anyone else. And so, I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission, man. And I've been telling you guys this, like, I'm on a big time mission, spiritual mission, a mission for truth. And it all starts from within and learning how to stand up taller, love myself, so I can give that love to other people day by day, little bit by little bit. It's getting better. It's getting better. And it's because I'm actually not just talking shit. I actually 100% am believing in it and following the advice that these people are saying. Listening to these people that know, that are, you know, that are far more spiritual than me, they're far more intellectual than me, far more physically fit than I am, and all that shit. So, you know, today I got, you know, I told you I got up at 5. I was out the door by 7, you know, doing miles, man. I must have, you know, it was an hour, but it was either jogging or, you know, walking heavy. And, you know, I was back by like 8:15, got a shower, did some reading, you know, it's been a great day. And then, you know, about an hour ago, I'm like, you know, I still need to move. I feel it, you know, like, I've been drinking nothing other than that coffee in the morning, nothing but water now, and eating right. And I can tell you already, I'm starting to feel it. I'm already starting to feel better. Just a few days. Next is smoking. But for now, I'll start with this. You know, and just incrementally try to do better a little bit every day. And so, while it may seem like I've disappeared a little, or you know, I've been, you know, where's Joe been? Well, Joe's been trying to work on Joe for the first time in his life. Honestly, really. So, you know, that's why I keep saying, I think, in these videos, and I just didn't know how exactly to express it, is why I'm so grateful for the time I've had over the last so many months. That's all about to start, you know, about to change starting Monday with working a lot of hours there and working at the other place part. I'm going to be really busy all of a sudden, all the time. So I'm not going to have as much time to reflect. But, you know, of course, I'm still going to, you know, I just got started, so I got a long way to go. But, you know, I could say that today Joe's a little bit better than he was yesterday. And yesterday he was a little bit better than he was the day before. And so on. And, you know, for anyone out there that is in the pits and feeling shitty and feeling like fucking life sucks and, you know, it's never going to get better and all that stuff, like, that's the key, man. It seems like that's the key, is honesty, 100% honesty with yourself and where your flaws are and what's really, really going on. If you're a giant dick, just admit it to yourself. I'm a giant dick, and I got some shit to fix about myself. You know? And or, okay, there's some things I don't like about my health or my, you know, what I'm doing, or, you know, so then you gotta work on it. And I feel like that's what it all boils down to, is, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? It's just, you know, there's no more pointing fingers. There's no more blaming. You know, the Straight Outta Compton shirts, like the straight, you know, the black and white Straight Outta Compton. I actually ordered a shirt, and I don't order fucking nothing, clothes or nothing ever. Like, I still got clothes from like 8 years ago that I wear. And it says straight out excuses. I can't, I'm looking forward to when that comes. Because I'll be rocking the shit out of that. Because I'm fucking out of excuses. I'm done. I'm done with the excuses. So, you know, and the day I decided to be done with those excuses, a few months back, and start really inquiring and really looking in, physically, mentally, spiritually, things have begun to get better. And things have begun to happen for me. So, you know, I just want to, you know, spread that message to anybody out there going through any bullshit and any depression or anxiety. Like, you know, it really is real. Just small little steps. Compare yourself to yourself, and you know, be a little bit better than you were yesterday. And after a month or a couple months, or I can't wait to see where it'll go in a year. I just gotta fucking have the damn balls and the heart to stay with it, you know. And you know, so far it's been like 3 months of this little journey I've been on with myself, but it's been great. It's taken me from a real dark place into a great place where I've grown to love my own company and be okay with that. And you know, I'm really, it's like now I'm almost ready to start getting back out there again. You know, when in the beginning I had to go running to people because I didn't really know how to be alone. Now that I feel like it's almost weird. It's like now I'm starting to feel like I don't need to. But now I guess that's the time when you should. So I don't know. Peeps that are struggling out there, hang in there. Anxiety Joe, day 33. Have a beautiful weekend. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.